Peace. Good day, good people. My name is Akil Taft from Conscious Crusade, and welcome to the flow. Today we're going to target the hip flexors, right? Because honestly, sitting in chairs all the time at our desk and that whole bit, that has messed up our anatomy, man. And tight hip flexors can cause all types of problems, for real, for real. So I don't care whether you're an executive, whether you're a producer or engineer sitting at that board all day, we're going to target right here, the hip flexors, to increase the mobility, increase the range of motion, and provide relief. All right, so we're going to first get started with low lunge. I'm going to come here to the top of the mat, turn sideways so you can see me. Inhale up and exhale fold. Inhale up to a flat back. Plant my hands, and I'm going to step this first foot back this time as far as I can. And then I'm going to drop this knee, uncurl the toe, push up off this quad. Knee is over the ankle. Inhale, exhale, my belly and pelvis are going to go forward. Pull back on the inhale, and exhale again. One more time. Pull back on the inhale, and exhale. I'm going to be here 3 to 5 breaths. Reaching through those back toes. My hands can be here. Goal post, framing, and breathing. One more breath, targeting the front of this hip right here. And once you exhale, pull your torso back, frame this front foot, pick up the back knee, bend it, and step strong in that front foot. Place the back foot gently next to it. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, fold. Let's go to the opposite leg. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, plant the hands and step the opposite leg back. Same rules apply. You want a ball of it first, step back foot, drop the back knee, uncurl that back toe, push up off that front quad. This hip we're targeting. Inhale, exhale. Pull back on the inhale, and exhale. One more time. Pull back on the inhale, and exhale, breathing. This is where the action is, right here. Where do you want your hands? We got options. One more breath. Once you exhale, frame this front foot. Pick up the back knee. Bend it, step strong in that front foot, place the back foot gently next to it. Inhale up halfway, exhale, plant the hands, and we're gonna step the first leg back again, back on the first leg. This time, we're gonna keep this back knee up, and inhale, the arms up the frame, crescent lunge, breathing. In order to target the front of this hip, let us go ahead and lift our heart, and you'll see it. Lift your heart. Crescent lunge, the shape of a crescent moon. A nice little back bend. One more breath. And then let's go ahead and frame this front foot. Bend the back knee. Step it gently up next to the front. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Go to the second leg. Same rules apply. Runner's lunge first. Inhale the arms up, frame the ears. Breathing. And to target the front of the hip, your hip flexor, a little back bend. And you can feel it. One more breath. Frame this front foot. Bend this back knee. Step it up gently next to the front. Inhale up to a flat back. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. And then go ahead and meet on our hands and knees. On our knees. Sit on your heels if you can. This is challenging. Get you a block. Sit on a block or two. This is challenging. Or a pillow, whatever it is, whatever makes you comfortable. So, gonna go a little reclined hero pose. Now, you can be on a block if your quads are super tight. Whatever height you choose. And then I want us to walk our hands back. Fingertips can be going in whatever direction is most comfortable. And then lift your pelvis. You'll feel a nice quad stretch as well. Because when your quads have some flexibility, that takes a little bit of the pressure off the hip flexors. Lift your quad and your belly. Just seeing how this feels. You can pulsate first. See if you can create go a little bit further each pulsation. And then just remain here, breathing. Some of us may have very flexible quads, and we can walk our hands back and maybe lay on our elbows. Center your pelvis forward, breathing. Gonna be here for one more breath. Stay for your exhale. To exit out of this posture, engage your elbows and forearms and go ahead and lift the torso up. That was reclined hero pose. The next posture is bridge pose. So let's make our way onto our backs. You guys have absolutely seen this before if you follow me. And I want your feet are hip width distance apart, ankles up under your knees, soles of the feet are flat on your back. I'm gonna start off with a little pulses. So let's go ahead and extend our hands over our head. Inhale. Exhale, engage your feet, send your pelvis high, hands end up right below your glutes. Inhale, reach above, lower your back. Exhale, pelvis high, hands up under your glutes. Two more times. Inhale. And exhale. A little bit higher. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. And we're breathing. Roll onto your shoulders. See if you can clasp your hands up under you. And think of this as a heart opener. Think of it as a back bend. But also focus on your hip flexors by sending them high. And we're breathing. Two more breaths in this bridge pose. Last breath. To exit out of bridge, come up onto your tippy toes, tilt your pelvis high, and slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your body and rock gently side to side and forwards and backwards. Now the final posture we're going to do today to target the hip flexors. Now the final posture we're going to do today to target the hip flexors It's warrior one. So, I'm gonna start from runner's lunge. Frame this front foot. Pick up the back knee and runner's lunge. Now, first of all, you don't want this rear foot directly behind the front foot. You want it out to the side like you're on train tracks. Let me turn this way so you guys can see me. From a runner's lunge, you want it out to the side like you're on train tracks, not directly behind this front foot. Out to the side, spiral it down. Inhale the arms up to frame the ears. Warrior one, bend into this front knee. Now when I focus on squaring my hips toward the front of the room, toward the front, you really feel it right here in your hip flexors. And also, this back foot is at a 45-degree angle. And again, it's out to the side because you want your hips square. And when you bend into this front knee and square the hips, you really feel it in your hip flexor. Breathing into warrior one. You bounce back and forward. Yeah. Let's switch sides. Pick up the back heel, frame this front foot. Step that front foot back. And let's go to the other side. From runner's lunge, foot out to the side like you're on train tracks. Spiral that back heel down, anchor that back foot at a 45-degree angle. Breathing. Are your hips square? Bending into this front knee. To exit, pick up the rear heel, frame this front foot. I'm gonna bend this back knee and step it and place it gently next to the front. Inhale halfway, and exhale fold, looking at my knees. Tuck my chin to my chest and my hips low to slowly come to a stand. Head and shoulders are the last thing to lift. There you have it. Targeting the hip flexors, because like I said, chairs, sitting all day, that has absolutely done a number on our posture. So try a few of these postures out. Let me know if you like this breakdown. I got a whole library of postures, right? It's called the Crusader Cues box. Hit the link in the bio and get access to it, all right? Thanks for subscribing. Peace.